Straight up 360 style loading times here. Durr. This is a room. It's got a guy in it with a strangely high-res face, except maybe it's not high-res, it just looks like it. And everybody's face looks weird when you slap it on these models. It's all like, nose is kind of odd and pig-like. Hey, guys, I've made some kind of crazy decision. Do you know what that decision is? I'll tell you, damn you. Where is my thingamabob? I don't even know. I've got 2 of these dagger knockout drops. Each of them gets me 3 stabs with a dagger, so I've got 6 stabs. I'm going to use them. And they never run out of time once you get a dagger, you know, used with them. You So, after last video's comments turned into a big old conversation about absolutely nothing, I would just like to say Homestar Runner is the greatest cartoon series ever. I don't even care if it's dead. It's ended, so what? Lots of things are ended and they're still great. Can't believe it, can't believe it, I can't even believe it. They had one cartoon where this strong bad runs into this blue metal whale statue that's also a drive-through speaker, and it goes, 917, sever your leg, please, sir, in a scratchy voice, and then this lobster falls from outer space and it's polka dot, and then the whale statue just leans over and eats it and grows a jet on his stand and jets up into space. God, I think I just creamed my pants. I'm telling you. Anyways, everybody probably knows that already, but now, dagger knockout drops. Yes, they're not on a time limit, so I can pretty much just use them at my leisure. And I want to know... Oh, I can just use them straight up, just all the time. So these things don't ever run out, I don't think. So...
Hey.
What the?
It's not going to make it any easier, however. 6 knockouts left. Friggin' whatever. These are just like, oh hey, I'm going by the door. Oh, are you now? Is that the truth, eh? Pfft, knock your teeth out, man, with my dagger. I'm offering you a poke in the eye and a dagger up the strap. Oh, that's a bit of a tough decision now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you stupid helmeted ass. That's right. For some reason, this light dimmed. I really don't know why that happened. Hey, this is not even the room I thought it... What? What's going on here? I think I'll dump this guy along with these guys who don't seem to literally be invisible, but they seem to be invisible enough in practice. Stupid... Come on. Stupid sitting position. You look like a really dumb guy. I don't know, I'm trying to be politically correct here while I'm insulting people. You have to be politically correct while you're insulting. Oh, blood is left there. I could clean it up with a water arrow, I guess, if I really wanted to. Maybe I will, because people might see it. I don't know that. Come on, what am I here? Completely crazy and psychotic? Oh, my... Wait. I managed to turn these lights off? Somebody... Wait. I'm sure these lights were not off. Yeah, they were not off before. What? Who the hell turned these lights off? I mean, I'm glad for it, but I don't remember at all turning these lights off. And it's almost like a generator failed, or one of the agents decided to do it for me, or the game just said, hey, you're having a really hard time. Have some easiness. Maybe that was it. Hell, I don't know. It seems like a weird thing to have happen in this game, but you never even know, do you? You never know anything. God, you know the least of all. You with your green clothing and your bloody color TVs and your Tony Jacklin golf clubs and your bleeding Masonic handshakes. You wouldn't let me join, would you, you blackballing bastards? Well, I wouldn't become a Freemason now if you went down on your filthy, stinking, purulent knees and begged me. Hi. Now I'm in some guy's office with hopefully no guards in here. I'm a maiden frolicking about in the flowers. Look at my laptop computer. That's a laptop computer. Oh, it's a table. It's a table. It looks like a laptop. Turn the music off. This is the running theme. Owner's key. Owner. Yeah, you can't call it by name. You can't say Cloud or anything. No.
My love, I cannot live with that
marmoset of a shrew any longer. Let us elope. Soon I will have sold the ivory rose, and we can retire to the countryside to live in luxury. But it must be done in secret. Late tomorrow, my trusted servant will escort you to the entrance of the First City Bank and Trust. After I cast the bonds, I will join you, and we will meet Father Bloober. Whatever. Who will marry us? Both of us. It'll be a threesome, with lots of kink to go around. Kinked like a hose. I have it on good authority that he takes bribes and will not register us. Then we will travel to Sweegie Woods by the shores of Powaskuskas Lake, where rapture will be ours until we die. Your love. No time for Sean Love, Dr. Jones. Alright, there's the elevator. Here's... They just taunt you, don't they? Here's the elevator. Hey, the very first goal is to take it out of commission. Yeah, these guys seem to be just as numerous as on the other floor, and I've got 3 knockouts left, and I'm trying not to use them on absolutely everybody in sight, because the people in my line of sight are to be smited within the scope of mine eye. I guess I'm on this floor now. Here's a map, and I should have a bunch more rooms revealed, but for some reason I don't know. This is executive. It's not an office or anything. It's just executive. This whole room is the goddamn executive, man. It's sentient room. It's a new concept that I have created. Much like Karis created necrotic mutox, I have created this concept. I have also created a car that runs by exploding water, thus flying in the face of everybody. No, I haven't done that, so please don't put me on an island that's a spoof of The Prisoner. I like that show. You know why I found out about it? Friggin' 60s Trip. I watched the first episode and I just watched every single one of them without even sleeping. I'm like, this is the best thing ever! And then I saw the ending, and everyone's like, it's a crappy ending. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's even bester than best. It's so trippy and nonsensical, therefore it's good. What's this picture here? This is a quick sketch that Mr. Lewis did of Patty before doing the painting. I loved it so much I had to keep it for those lonely nights at sea. In fact, it stirs my heart to poem. Oh, time stands still as I see thy face, and I long for thy soft embrace. Standing still beside the lake, my love for thee. Oh, how can I end this line? Cannot be fake. Brilliant! I dream of the day when you and I shall be free. The day my love is sweet to me. It may not be to you, but God damn it, it is to me. What about me? You're always thinking about you, my Patty. You are to me as lissome as a willow tree that in the chilly winter wind never breaks but only bends. It is your one approach to life. Oh, if only it were true of my wife. Oh, if only I had the choice to go back in time and voice my true heart to thee in the past, perhaps my wife would be gone, and thou and I could stare long into each other's gaze till the last. Changing a meter up halfway through, I say, I remember how things were before you knew me, dear. I remember seeing her and wishing it was you, dear. So I feel sure that you are right for me. All things said and done, you are the one for me. As a professional lyricist, I give that my seal of complete not approval. It's just... it's not what I would write for a modern-day popular rap song. Here is the greatest bathroom this side of the Mississippi. I'm on the east side, I'm on the west side. Wrong! I'm on the north side. What's all this here? Just some loot. That is an elegant perfume bottle. It's like in Resident Evil. I seem to have picked a water arrow out from absolutely nowhere. I don't even know how I did it. It's impossible to even know how I did it. Insane-y. No. Ilgar, Chief... Here I was trying to figure that... Because you can't even close the door. It's just this stupid little closet. And unfortunately, no pickle jars are pickable in this particular mission. It's very, very sad. This is some very tasteful wallpaper here because it seems to be not at all tacky like that one house that I once viewed with my eyes, wherein the wallpaper was all kinds of pictures of teapots and flowers, and it was super faded. And I know that the house did not have any asbestos remnants, and I can tell you this for absolute certain with confidence, and the reason I can tell you that is because it had no insulation at all. These guys need to leave before I start babbling about even worse garbage.
What was that?
Some garbage is not worse, but
This
it
mask
is...
is starting to chafe. How do you put up with it?
Let's get over it, you guys. We're professionals here. We don't complain about every little thing. Now quit whining.
What did you expect? It was only designed for brief periods of use. An hour, maybe 2, not 3, or 4, or 12.
Ouch. Here I thought those voices were done taunting me, but it was not to be the case. I feel like I'm just going into a bunch of small rooms, but I'm supposed to go to a theater-type room or something. You know, I've lost track of where I am. I have 2 rooms to go to. I have to, like, put a key, like, that somebody left in the theater, and I have to put it... Or they left it in a clubhouse, maybe? I don't know. And I have to put it in the guy's room somewhere. There, what's that? Stop whispering. What are you even doing? What's this? Arbitration? Staff! Contrary to the usual arrangement, Lady Antoinette has requested at the last minute that the meeting be held next door in the garden rather than in arbitration. Please change all patrols and services accordingly. Okay. Ah, good. It is a quick unlock and I get to avoid... Whoa.
That is the very reason I still
'Kay.
contemplate.
You could hear this.
You see, Lord Reputo, Mr. Cloud is beginning to understand the scope of my intentions. I speak of goods that do not have a value set in stone. Mr. Cloud must decide for himself what my offer is worth to him.
Thus you must explain them. That is the point of this meeting. How can he determine the value of these goods when you have not told us what they are? I demand that you explain the exact nature of your bid, so that Mr. Cloud may properly determine if your bid is in actuality higher than mine.
So you can simply outbid me? I think not. Oh, my dear Lord Reputo, I should think I prefer to keep you in the dark. But you needn't worry. I don't intend to hold anything from Mr. Cloud. That is, once we've had a chance to speak privately. And perhaps a bottle of wine is in order.
I have a bottle I've been saving for a special occasion. Mr. Cloud, after I have lined your pockets with gold, the liability of this casino will no longer burden your mind or your bank account. Then you can retire into comfort and treat Lady Antoinette or whomever you desire to as much spirits as you would like. However, until then, I suggest you keep your mind on business and not recreation.
Well, I see no reason we can't do both. It makes things ever so much more pleasurable. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Cloud?
Sure.
Do, my lady. Life is a game.
I knew it. Which is why my offer includes quite a bit of recreation, Mr. Cloud. I see no reason we shouldn't enjoy our business transaction.
Now that's what I like to hear.
It would be unfortunate for me to be unable to participate in the recreation with you, Mr. Cloud. But should it end up being Lord Reputo's gold lining your pockets, I fear it would be simply out of the question.
Yes, very unfortunate.
What's clear to me is that if it was truly gold you sought, you would simply keep the casino for yourself. I think there are other things in this world that interest you, Mr. Cloud, and I understand only too well that there are just some things that gold cannot buy.
You see, Lord Reputo? She understands me very much. No, actually it sounds like she understands very little. Gold can get you anything in the city. Gold will buy you happiness, pleasure, everything your heart desires. I offer you cold, hard gold. You will be able to hold it in your hands and polish it until you can see your face in every bar. With it you could buy whatever it is this lady offers you 100 times over.
You do have a very good point, Lord Reputo.
100 times over? That's quite a bold statement considering you don't even know what it is that I'm offering.
Exactly. Mr. Cloud, is it not clear to you that this lady takes you for a fool? My bid, unlike the bid of Lady Antoinette, has been made plain. It sits before you. Why do you still contemplate?
Oh yes, Lord Reputo. Your bid is very plain indeed. However, Lady Antoinette's bid is not plain at all. It is fascinating. And that is the very reason I still contemplate.
You see, Lord Reputo, Mr. Cloud is beginning to understand the
Yes.
scope of...
And it just loops. That was very interesting. Here is an infrared banner, except 3 knockouts left, eh? Well, this...
That had better be rats I hear over there.
Rats open doors all the time. Derp, a derp, a derp. I am looking for a room. Oh. God, I'm like looking for something down there. No. Some kind of theater, I think. I don't know. Next time I'll be looking at the previous video or whatever to see what it actually was.